What's going on, guys? I'm back with my Oakland Raiders Connected Careers mode series. Been really enjoying this so far, along with the Evans Okacha series. And so we're going to get into the third game of the preseason like I said we would do. I was going to play the first game and the third game and simulate the rest so we can go on to the regular season and what will be the very next episode following this one. So off to the Oakland Coliseum for our, the last game I'm playing before the regular season hits. And we're going to be playing against the Detroit Lions and their starters for at least the first quarter. Actually, like usually in the NFL, the starters play the first two quarters and sometimes into the third quarter in the third preseason game, but in this one they only played the first quarter only. That's it. So I'm not sure why, but I think it was actually different last year. But we start this game off pretty rough with an interception to Melvin Bullitt. I wanted Darius Hayward-Bay, and then later Calvin Johnson can't reel this one and hit hard as he went to go catch the ball though. Then third down and 13, Stafford, he's gonna pitch it outside Kevin Smith, and this is one of the things I don't like so far with these the slider set. Maybe it's part of the game as well, and not so much with the sliders, but the teams run the ball in stupid situations sometimes, like right there. I mean, if you're going to play it safe, you just dump off a pass there at the line of scrimmage and hope you can get a big catch after the run, not just run the football. You want to give yourself a chance at least. So anyways, it's 3-0, and later the Lions have the football again. Calvin Johnson, once again, his hands obviously are not in mid-season form at the third game of the preseason, but it's third down and 1 now. Stafford hands the ball off to Kevin Smith, and we are all over that Raiders defense right there. Miles Burris come up with the tackle, but we already have a significant injury on the year. Rolando McClain, broken collarbone, but hopefully it is not too major. We'll check on that after this football game. And if you remember from my Vikings franchise series, the team overall probably suffered about 37 broken collarbones and about 5 of any other injury. I'm not even sure if I've ever really seen a knee injury in Madden in about 3 years. But anyways, got Darren McFadden out there. Make him look silly, Darren. He's a big running back. He's physical, and he gets the first down for us there. Third down and 2, though. Carson looking for the first down, and I went to go throw underneath there. And that zone always catches me off guard there. I always think I can get something, and I definitely can't. And then later, it's going to be a pass to Brandon Myers that falls incomplete. So the offense not really clicking right now in their last preseason game of play. And here's Jacoby Ford though making a catch. McFadden comes up with a clutch block, and that's going to allow Jacoby Ford to get about 45 extra yards after the catch. Touchdown to the ex-track star out of Clemson University. I have inherited a Raiders team that has a lot of speed, and I am going to make sure to use it on offense especially. Third and 10 later, going deep. That's Sean Hill in the game, by the way. Stafford's gone, Palmer's gone. See him in the regular season. There's Titus Young making a beautiful diving grab, but later third down and 17. Deep in route to Chris Durham. He makes the catch short of the first down marker by 3 yards. And this is Chris Durham. He was almost a top 100 draft pick last year. Last year was his first year in the league. He's already found himself on a new NFL roster looking to make a name for himself with the Detroit Lions. And he did a good job there, but couldn't get the first down. And now we're hoping for a spark from Matt Leinart for our offense. We have Richard Gordon, one of our backup tight ends, making a first down grab. On third and 5, look at this nice touch pass to David Osbury on the sideline. That was just beautiful. Why couldn't Matt Leinart do that in Arizona? He'd probably still be a starter if he could. Leinart, though, back in the pocket over the middle, looking for Gordon again, and it's going to be incomplete. Looked like he could have had that one, but just couldn't come up with a grab. And we'll go ahead now. We got third and 10, and Leinart getting sacked by Willie Young. That's going to be forcing a field goal, and it is good. And then later, Javid Best taking a draw from Sean Hill, and he's going to get smacked by a guy who I can't even pronounce that last name. Third down and 12, though. Sean Hill looking screen pass. Think about it. Then just throw it deep instead. He's going to look for Titus Young coming back to the football, who makes the grab somehow in traffic as well. He got smacked as soon as he caught the ball, but great play by Titus Young, second-year man out of Boise State. And then Kevin Smith, that was just dirty what he just did. 40 yards to a running back downfield. He jumped up and made that catch behind a defender. That was beautiful, though. Third and 6, end zone, want to go for the score, and it's going to be almost intercepted. And so the Lions tack on a field goal. It's third and 3, Matt Leinart back on offense. Looking good so far in the preseason, continuing with a strike to Rod Streeter. Had just a little bit of separation. Leinart made a perfect precision pass. And now I have a guy open running across the middle, but I just miss him. And then Leinart, I'm like, I'm going to take off. He's breaking all these tackles. I'm not sliding. He's already broken like 3 tackles on this play. How would I slide? He's like the new Marshawn Lynch, I guess. And then second and goal, Taiwan Jones, who will play a big role on this team. He makes a catch inside the 5-yard line, then we hand him the ball off. He's going to finish it off. Touchdown, Oakland Raiders, 17-6, as we take a 2-score lead in this one now. 11 points, and Sean Hill back on offense, working at about midfield now, heaving it deep. He has a man, Ryan Broyles with a diving catch. It's the highlight reel from this Detroit offense, and it's with their second stringers in. I mean, the Titus Young, he's a starter still. He's a starting slot receiver anyway. And then Duke Calhoun later, it's a nice catch again. It's just the battle of the hands, I guess. There's some great catches going on in this game. Definitely those new Nike gloves are doing some work for him. And then Richard Gordon over the middle, first down on his second catch of the ball game. We're working at midfield now as we have 3 receivers out. Terrell Pryor in the game in the third quarter. I forgot to mention that. He's going to fire it to Rod Streeter, who's having a big preseason so far over the first 1.6 quarters. Or at least whatever I've played with him so far. And here's Taiwan Jones getting a first down to the 13-yard line, tackled by Amari Spivey. First and 10, Terrell Pryor. Can he punch this one into the end zone? Look at this throw to Duke Calhoun, and the Duke goes into the end zone. Touchdown Raiders as we extend this lead 24-14. Lions did catch up a little bit with that deep pass to Ryan Broyles. And now Sean Hill, we're going to go deep once again, but finally a deep pass with some defense. Joselio Hansen, the ex-Eagle, longtime Philadelphia Eagle, makes the grab. And it's Raiders football now. I designed this play myself. It's a wide receiver screen that I just take with Terrell Pryor because there's so much blocking, and Terrell Pryor is a beast who can run all over this defense. He gets 24 yards. And after that play, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I have to get a shotgun package just for Terrell Pryor for the regular season to get some sparks. And I had a wide open man. It looked like that was Taiwan Jones, and I just decided to run with Terrell Pryor instead. And later the Lions on offense. Sean Hill in the pocket, pressure breaking down. He's tackled hard by Jack Crawford for the sack. So it's first and 10, Raiders football now. Pryor going deep, make a play. Rod Streeter, he does, and horrible coverage on the play. The defensive back looks silly out there, partially probably because of the sliders I'm playing on that make it harder for low-rated players to play well. But here we have Rod Streeter later on the end around, and he's going to continue to make plays. Definitely one of our 3 best players of this preseason. I have to go saying that he's one of the best, and Matt Leinert's had a great preseason as far as the games that I've played. And then I guess the third one, I'm not sure who else is standing out right now. But it's third and goal, Terrell Pryor. Can we get into the end zone? He overthrows his man. That's going to be the 4th down and goal coming up, kick a field goal. We have a very commanding lead here in the 4th quarter. We're not going to show too much more of the football game. Sean Hill getting sacked. Jack Crawford once more. 2nd sack of this game. Then Pryor play action on 2nd down and 1. He's going to dodge the pressure. Look to escape now. You got a second chance at life, and Terrell Pryor's going to go spin move and inside the 10-yard line. Tough to bring down. Him and Leinert. I mean, the Lions have to learn how to tackle. And the Raiders do get a first down. Pryor, though, under pressure, and this time they make sure he goes to the ground. A very good tackle there, solid form, not just a hit. And 2nd and goal, Pryor then hit from the backside, and he's going to go down. That's going to be Jackson on the sack. And so 3rd down and goal from the 22-yard line. 4 receivers out. Pryor pumps and goes down for the 3rd time in a row. Willie Young, and that's the last we're going to show out of this game, though. We played very well as far as our backups, but we can't really assess a whole lot from Carson Palmer and the starters because they played only 1 quarter, which is kind of stupid, I think. But anyways, we're going to the regular season in the next episode. We're going to go through the cuts and finishing up the preseason through the rest of this episode, so stick around. It was a 40-28 victory for the Oakland Raiders as Terrell Pryor had over 200 yards passing. Matt Leinert was very accurate, and Carson Palmer kind of had a rough day, and Sean Hill had a very good game as well. Taiwan Jones not all that impressive on the ground, but Titus Young played well. Rod Streeter and Jacoby Ford also had a big touchdown early in the 1st quarter. That was pretty much our only offensive highlight as far as the number 1s go. So now to the cuts. We're going to cut John Kondo. Don't need 100 tight ends on this team. We're going to cut Christo. I forget how to pronounce this guy's name. I saw it when I was watching one of the Raiders games on playback on NFL Game Rewind, but I forget now. And then we cut Joselio Hansen as well because he's a veteran and I want to have some youth on this team if we're going to be rebuilding a little bit. And then in the last week, we're going to cut a center, Owen Schmidt, the fullback. We only need 1. We're going to cut another linebacker. I think we have, we had a lot of players that I liked on this team, but I had to cut somebody. And so we're also going to cut Shante Spencer, 2 of our veteran cornerbacks, because I want to play guys like Pat Lee and Chimdi Chekwa to see if they can be returning players in coming seasons after the contracts are up and whatnot. And then we have good news about Rolando McClain, only out for 2 weeks. And so next up, first real game of the Oakland Raiders Connected Careers Mode series against the San Diego Superchargers in the Coliseum in Oakland. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like, and thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.